What's going on, guys? So just want to throw in this clip before the video started. If you guys like this style of video, let me know in the comments, because whenever I'm doing some tedious work like this, it's a lot easier to set up the camera and just show the work that I'm doing. It does take a little while to edit, but I think overall I get a lot more done. Let me know what you guys think. But as for now, let's get to the video. What is going on, YouTube? So in today's video, we are going to be finally addressing the biggest issue with the truck, and that is the rear end. I know I haven't mentioned it too much yet, but we purchased this truck with a bad rear end and with thoughts of just replacing the entire third member, which clearly we have done. But with my job, I didn't have time to do it at the time. And I had this shop that had a lot of good reviews knock it out for me. While they're there, they did the drive shaft, the brakes, and that was about it. But obviously we're still having issues. Whenever I took the truck to the shop, they took a few weeks to do it, and they had some issues, but finally they figured it out, or they claimed they did. And so I went to pick up the truck. Long story short, took it on a test drive. About a mile in, there's a loud pop whenever we were accelerating from a stop sign, and I had no rear end again. So they tried figuring it out, couldn't do it, and now I'm back with the truck, luckily no charge, and I'm gonna be taking it out myself and trying to figure it out. Kind of glad this ended up happening, because I think I'll be able to handle this myself. But we're gonna go ahead and pull the axles and start disassembly and see if we see anything out of the ordinary, and we'll see what we can get done. All right, guys, so it's been a little while now since we got the truck disassembled, but in the meantime, we went ahead and gave Quick Performance a call. They're the ones who made that center chunk. And what we did was we took a whole bunch of measurements on the axles, the axle housings, and everything they asked for to ensure we had the proper length axles, which it seems like we don't. Well, that's what we're thinking right now. However, I just found out the driver's side axle has to be, if you have two different size axles, the shorter one always goes in the driver's side. So the shop that I picked it up from, they had the longer one on the driver's side, the shorter on the opposite. I go ahead and swap them. I have full engagement and the pinion spins. When I have it set up the way the shop had it, it was just free spinning. The axle was just free spinning and not turning that pinion. I'm wondering if all this needed was to have a swap on the axles. If that's the case, we're not gonna even end up spending a dime on this truck, the rear end that is. So we're gonna go ahead, button everything back up. We have to reassemble it anyways. We're gonna go ahead and see if we swap the axles, if that solves our problem. If it does, that would be a massive win. And we're gonna have a big opening for our budget on this truck. So we'll catch up with you guys here in a minute and we'll see what we can get. Okay, I started to film the installation of the brakes, but that was a total pain and it was not good footage at all. But we have got the brake drums all assembled. We got to pull that axle and bolt the brakes down and we will be good to go. And then from there, we're going to slide in the axles and fill this diff up with fluid and we should be good to go. Got to hook everything back up and I'm hoping this truck drives and has no issues, but I'll catch up with you guys when it's all assembled. Okay, so wheels are back on. Got to torque them down real quick, but we are going to go ahead and drop the truck and see if we have any sort of movement from the rear wheels. We did fill it up with gear oil, so we're going to leave it on jack stands and just see if we have any movement from the back wheels before we actually go and drive it. We're driving, boys. Let's go. First drive and two-wheel drive. We're only going around the neighborhood because I don't have insurance right now, but I am pumped. We're finally driving the F100. It has been a long time coming. All these videos that I'm posting, it's been like 2 months. Now we can finally address the exhaust. We can get this interior right. This thing is gonna be amazing. I am so stoked right now. Stay tuned for these videos, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll catch you guys in the next one.